How you doing, Lucas? I was looking down the train looking for a naked guy. I didn't expect to see you like this. How you doing?
Doing just fine, Johnny.
Hey, did you catch that game last night?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the score in that one there?
Come on, you know the score.
Oh, like 32-19 or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, I caught bits of it. That was a good game. Your Panthers showed up.
They sure did.
They worked hard. It's too bad they suck. Here, I got you some. It's a little silver star to put on your nipple. You know, it's kind of risque, but it'll look good on you there.
Yeah, thanks.
So take your clothes off.
What?
Take your clothes off. Huh?
Huh?
There was a guy at the game who did it for everybody there with a little advertisement on his chest there. Come on now. Take your clothes off.
How are you, man?
Oh, I'm good. How are you? Sit down. Do you want to sit here?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you look great.
Oh yeah. I don't feel great, man. I don't even know what day it is. Like, I'm so lost. My whole inner clock messed up.
But how are you doing?
I'm good. Jakarta was... Okay, I've never seen so many people in my life, and the city is like insanely polluted, and it's just such a mix, right, of new and old, and we hooked up with all these, like, we met all these backpackers, right?
I bet.
And
sorry, what about Nigel?
you didn't... I sent you an email, you didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
So, I travel halfway around the world to find my brother,
Right.
and he finds me. Same old Nigel, you know.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah!
And he's okay, he's home,
He's better than ever.
Wow.
Hey, you seen this? You seen this T-shirt here?
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's your favorite team. It's Patriots. Tom Brady. Tom Brady says get naked.
Hey there, frat boys.
Huh?
Hey.
Did I miss the street show?
Not yet, but I'm waiting too.
But remember, walk, don't run. Hey, Seymour.
Hey, Tiger, how you doing?
I'm coming along.
Yeah,
I
you're
got
looking
some.
good.
I got some good news for you.
Really?
Got a 9.5% return on that investment I made for you last.
Already? That's
Yes,
pretty
sir.
impressive.
If you want to put in another $2,000, I'd be happy to help you out. Money to be made.
Yeah, you know, I'm sorry, I'm a little tight with money right now.
Oh, trust me. I understand
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh.
Did you get there? Oh, it's
Endless
yours.
love.
She's a
My
beauty.
beautiful horse.
Yeah.
Sad to say goodbye.
Giving her up, huh?
Yeah, well, not yet. I haven't sold her yet. I just finding it hard to do, you know.
Well, you got 3 days till
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna
know.
come collecting.
3 days to pay the piper. But you know, it's hard to give up something you love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, Shannon, I got a card for your mom. You know, since it's her, I guess, first week at her new home.
At the home, right.
Okay.
Anyways, they
Oh.
didn't get well soon. You don't really get well from Huntington's. You know that, right?
I know they didn't have.
You know,
any-
it's nice. Thank you. I'm sure she'll love it.
They had a lot of great cards. I mean, I always like to have some extras on hand, eh? Like this one. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, that's a cute one.
Nothing says love like a big teddy. Oh, and look at this. This was ridiculous, but it's Groundhog Day.
Oh, Brenda, are you buying into Groundhog Day?
I know. I mean,
It's
what is
just
it?
another way for you to spend money.
I
right?
know. I don't like. What's the point, right? Celebrating your buck teeth.
I know. You're just making up another holiday. Let's pick a rodent. Pig rat. Call it Pig Rat Day. And
Big rat.
sell
But
some
it's
cards.
cute. Look.
Yeah. I'll honor the bet, all right?
Good man. There you are. There it is, right there. What's that?
This is the purse we agreed on.
Oh, come on. You're not gonna use that, are you?
Hey, Johnny, that's what we talked about. We talked about socks, a purse, and nothing else buck naked, and I will run the train.
That's cheating. You're trying to weasel out of it.
There's no cheating
Listen,
here.
when
This
you
is
streak, streaking's naked,
Hey.
right? When the McLaughlin family streaks, we do it naked.
Bring down your voice, okay?
What, about
Just
streaking?
Yes.
About streaking?
It's not a spectacle, Johnny.
Hey, streaking is a spectator sport. That's the whole point. You do it for other people. If you do it by yourself, it's called bath
Listen,
time.
you know who's cheating? Hey, listen, I virtually won. If we were following the Vegas odds and the point spread, okay, that gave the Patriots 7 points. They had to win by more than a touchdown. What did they win by? A field goal, okay?
So down in Vegas, I lost.
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
I live out in Burlington, right? And
Yes.
last time I checked my TV, right, last night at the end of the game, I'm pretty sure the Patriots won.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we know that.
Right? So what are you doing? You're backpedaling. You're chickening out.
No,
You're getting
out.
cold feet.
When he got to Jakarta, he ended up hooking up with all these backpackers, right, in one of the hostels that he was staying at. And they told him about this wicked beach that was off this small island called Sulawesi, right? So he ends up, to go and talk to these fishermen who, they take you on a boat over to this island, right? So he gets there, and it turns out that these guys are small-time crooks, and they rob him of everything. So he's lost his passport, he's lost everything. He has nothing, right? So it took him a couple weeks to get back to the mainland, to Jakarta,
well,
right?
this is what I don't understand is I got an email from you like not even a week ago, and you were having a terrible time. You hadn't found him yet. You were depressed. You were thinking of coming home.
It was horrible.
How did
I
it
was
all transpire?
Well, what ended up happening was he was smart enough to realize when he got to Jakarta to contact the Canadian Embassy, right? And Sue and we had left where we were staying at and the number to the hotel, right? And it was horrible. I mean, I was at the point, that was it. I just said, forget it. We're never gonna find him. Sue and I are arguing. She wants to stay. I want to go. And the phone rings. And it's my brother. It's just, I didn't think I'd see him again. It was like a dream.
It's too bad, though, Look at her.
Yeah.
Trainer tells me she's got a long back, but not too long. Great push-off. Beautiful biomechanics. She could be a winner for some lucky guy.
It's funny, Pete. I didn't know you knew that much about horses.
Well, when I decided to invest in one, I had to do some research, had to learn. And, man, you ever been to the track?
Oh yeah.
Just
Not on the other side of the fence though.
Just that energy, you know what I mean, and the excitement. And I know there is no feeling like walking out there with your jockey when you've just won a race. You step into that winner's circle, crowd's cheering, people are collecting their money, and you just, that's what I want, I want that experience of winning again.
Yeah, well, you can't win them all though, right?
Yeah. Can't win them all.
I mean, where's the bottom? What's she trying to do? Single-handedly revive burlesque?
Well, the bottom was covered up. What she did was expose the right breast.
Oh, she sure did. And what was that business on her thing?
Well, this is why I think that she meant to do it. I mean, it was obvious, and the lights went out.
You think so?
Perfect. Janet Jackson. I mean,
Full force, eh?
exactly. What do you expect?
Bunch of oddballs.
Or you could have watched for $20 pay-per-view the lingerie bowl. Hello.
What the heck? You pay for that?
Yes, girl. Chrysler put it on. Can you believe it?
Oh, Rudy. Hi. Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
Look at your
card.
passes
Yeah,
there.
right here.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Brenda. I haven't seen you for a while there. I've been,
Oh, yeah.
on the night shift for the last 6 weeks.
Oh, yeah. I was your Christmas? How was?
Oh, excellent. Yours?
Oh,
Yeah.
we got through it.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine.
That's great. That's great. So, well, you're looking really good.
Oh, thanks. Are you busy these days?
Well, just, back on the day shifts. So
Yeah, I'm
the nights are-
I'm just gonna go to the. You can have a seat. Why don't you?
Oh,
Yeah, because I gotta go. I
I
gotta.
really should. Well, just for a couple minutes. Is that all right?
Oh, yeah, please.
Hey, boys. Excuse me.
Hey.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
It's off. The bet's off. I'm not
Why?
gonna do it. I'm not gonna get fined.
Fine.
Crazy? He's sitting right there.
It just adds a bit of excitement. That's what streaking's all about. If you're gonna get naked, you gotta have some elements of danger involved. Otherwise, it ain't worth it.
I knew somebody
gonna
would
do
punk
it.
out. Punk.
I'm not
Somebody's
punking
getting
out.
naked.
I'm not
Somebody's
fine
getting naked
for
today.
you or anybody
That's
else.
I came from my private show, as a matter of fact. So somebody's getting naked.
It's gonna be him. His team lost, so he's got to do it, right? That's the bet, right?
If he leaves,
They
I'll do it.
barely lost.
Well, that wasn't the bet though, Shannon.
Yeah, but
All right?
he's not leaving, first of all, so somebody's.
What do you mean he's not leaving?
He's cozy, sitting cozy. Why do you think I'm over here?
You're doing it. Wired and Willie's coming out, you understand?
Wired and Willie.
He's coming out to check his shadow.
What I realized was that being there, it was more than that, you know? I was there for another reason, and it was to figure out what I want to do with my life, and to feel so powerful knowing that I could survive in a place where I didn't know the language, where I was completely lost.
Yeah.
It just made me feel that I could do anything, you know?
That's cool.
Yeah. And it also gave me perspective with things with Sue.
Really?
Well, to spend that much time with her, you know, I realized that I will always love her, but it will never be equal. She's at a different point in her life than I am, and I have so much that I want to do and learn.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I made a couple of realizations with my relationship as well.
Oh, really? Things are going well?
Things are going better than well. We're married.
What?
It's just a horse, you know. It's just money. Yeah. Comes and goes. I've learned that. You know, what's more important is your relationships with people. You know, with friends. You know, trying to have a real, genuine connection with people. That's what really matters.
You've become kind of sage the past couple weeks.
Well, you know, I learn things. You know, I'm learning from my mistakes. And, you know, learning from your mistakes, I mean, I have to be given a second chance. You know what I mean? I have to be given another opportunity to get out in this world and try to make a difference. I mean, I know it sounds corny, but it's true.
No, I believe in
You know?
second chances. Believe
you know?
me.
And you know, I know there's people like me out there in the world who deserve another chance, and a lot of the time, even the world, people don't want to give them another chance, you know?
You know, Marlon's like you.
That's your, Marlon,
He's a good friend. He's more like a son to me, though. And,
the guy who went to jail, right?
yeah, and
I remember
as a
you
matter
telling me
of
about
fact,
that.
he's up for parole this week.
No way.
Yeah, I'm going to parole hearing on Wednesday over in Kingston.
Wow.
Ontario
Someone
Parole
you
Board.
care about, man.
I know, and I hope they can see, you know, give him a second chance.
Yeah. Yeah, and hey, your family's gonna get bigger. You're gonna have another friend around you.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly how I see it, too.
Wow. Great.
You know, like 32.5 million next week.
I know.
But he won the 30 million.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
I was only off by 7 numbers too.
Oh.
It was
good
super
one.
zero for me. Yeah,
Wow.
crazy.
Can you imagine that much money? Wow.
I went into the store to check it, and of course, you know, the whole machine, you know,
Oh.
nothing for me. And while I was in the store, by the way, I was hoping to run into you today, just to bring spring on a bit quicker. I was thinking of you and.
Oh, Rudy,
Yeah.
that's awfully nice. You didn't have to.
You like it?
No, it's very, but wait a minute. You won't believe this. I bought a bunch of cards today, and I thought this was so darn cute.
Same card?
Yeah.
This is.
What are the odds of that?
Well, it's one
Super
thing, you know,
7?
a Groundhog Day card is obscure enough, but the same card, I mean, Brenda, we got, there's some, we've got a lot in common here. We think the same ways.
Oh, I suppose we did.
Come on, give me the purse. Oh, give me the purse, Johnny.
Easy there, streetheart. Why don't you calm down, take a breath, right? What, you want some high heels and a lady's hat, too, to go with your purse, sir?
A deal's a deal, man. A bet's a bet. Honor
Listen,
your bet.
Listen, streaking means nude. Full Monty. All right, full Monty. When I was a kid streaking, whole family would streak sometimes. You go buck. That's what you do, buck.
That's great.
All right,
I can
family
imagine your
tradition.
family.
Okay, how
buck.
about you all go buck together? How's that? You've got the experience.
No,
you lost the bet.
No, I didn't lose the
on.
bet, actually, with the odds. with the point spread,
Technically,
you lost, we both lost.
There you go, buds. You go do your thing.
Yeah, whatever. You know what?
I
It's
won.
very manly and honorable. It's an honorable thing to do. Not every man can, live up to that kind of
Okay,
thing.
okay,
you know?
okay.
Something wild and
Practical.
free about, being naked, running in the wild, and so I respect you. Good on you.
Who's gonna hold my clothes?
I will. Come on, let's get this party started.
Okay, so when did you guys get married?
Over Christmas. It was a small ceremony, very spontaneous.
And so in your emails to me, you just happened to forget to tell me that you're married?
Well, no, I wanted to tell you in person, that's all. I didn't want to bother you with that there. You had, enough to think about. I wanted to tell you when you got back.
You're married. God, I can't even imagine the idea of being married right now. Like, married.
Yeah, well, I can. I love it. I love her. It's good.
That's great. She's a nice girl.
You don't think it's a good idea? Look, it's not like I haven't heard this before, all right? Everyone I've told since it happened has had, their piece of advice that they'd like to give me. You're too young, or you shouldn't have done it at all, or, advice on how to be married. And you know what? It's fine.
Well, it doesn't matter what anybody else has to say because you know what? At the end of the day, it's your life.
Yeah. Right.
Hey.
Hey, can you
All
believe
right.
he forgot the purse? Huh?
Oh, is that
After all
right?
That?
So
Yeah.
he's naked.
Yeah, he's pretty naked.
Oh, he must be a little bit nervous, eh?
Well, you can imagine.
I mean, the thing about streaking, right, is that it shows the world as you were intended to be, as you were born.
That's
in nature's
the
way.
intention, yep.
Right? I used to streak quite a bit as a young feller back up there in the Barrie region, eh? Me and my buddies used to streak weddings, eh? One time we accidentally streaked a funeral, eh? We thought it was a wedding. We ran up, streaked, some guys tackled us the whole bit. It was terrible. But no, I mean, I was a big streaker back then. I mean, I understand if he's a bit nervous first time and that,
Sure,
eh? But,
sure.
it takes a while. First couple times you're nervous, and after a while you're just here, you're fine. You can streak anywhere. I used to streak Chinese restaurants. I used to streak every kind of restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Streak hockey games, the whole bit.
Well, I wouldn't look out for him too soon because as long as Flashlight Cop is still here, he's not coming down.
You don't got time to mess around. We're almost in Oakville.
No, he's going to do it between Oakville and Burlington.
No, he's got to do it now when the most people are on the train.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying.
That wasn't a stipulation of the bet. You can't just go change the rules and add rules now.
Streaking ain't
Come
about
on.
stipulating, all right? It comes from the heart.
Okay.
It's about your feelings.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to go talk to this ne'er-do-well.
Well, I go to Kingston on Wednesday to find out exactly what's happening, and hopefully it's going to be full parole, which means he can come stay with me.
So you're actually going to have him live with you in your house?
Well, if he gets full parole, and he could get accelerated parole because it's his first offense. It was a nonviolent crime.
Right.
But he has been in fights since he's been in prison, so...
Yeah, I imagine jail isn't an easy place for a guy to be, right?
It changed him a bit. He could still get day parole, which means he'd be in a halfway house, but he'd be in Kingston, and then...
I mean, do you think it's a good idea to have like an ex-con living in your midst? I mean,
it's Marlon. I mean, I love Marlon. Marlon loves me. We have a very close relationship.
It's good, man. That's great. Well, good luck with that. I hope that goes well. And, I just wish you the best.
Thanks, Pete. I think I must have judged you when I first met you. I thought you were all slick and all about, all about money. You really impressed me these days.
Well, I've done some learning, I've done some growing, and,
You're a good friend. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Good friends.
I just bought this because it was silly. I like the little heads wiggling around.
You were right to buy it because Groundhog Day is steeped in history. It goes right back to pre-Christian Europe.
Really?
Yeah, the pagans had rituals. February 2nd is the exact midpoint, maybe you didn't know this, between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. It's when Mother Earth...
I didn't know that.
It's when Mother Earth is awakening in her belly, so to speak. All the seeds are becoming to life. And yeah. And the pagans actually had rituals, like one of them was called Imbolc, which it literally translates to be in the belly of Mother Earth. And the other one's called Oimelc, which means ewe's milk. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
like sheep?
Like sheep. Well, because you see, it's because the sheep are, well, they're lactating, I guess is the word, because it's lambing season. And I know it really sounds sexual, but if you think about it, it had a lot more to do with the cycle of nature back then. That's how they celebrated sexuality. Whereas, you know, we have tended to make it become like a taboo thing where it's become, you know, stuff like Janet Jackson, and we're all oohing on about that. And I just think it's sad that had to happen.
Here we go! Don't miss the show, ladies and gentlemen! Here we go!
That's indecent exposure, fella!
There's a mountain of man right there! There he goes, ladies and gentlemen! Hey, doing, big fella? I am nature's creature! I am nature's creature! Patriots! Woo!
Third class seat, I'm staring as the mountains circle me. Maybe it's the smoke that curls around the jaded Ural Canyon steep. Yeah, it's like the illusion. Na 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 train.